Four pairs of shoes right here. As you guys can see, we got a pair of UNCs, we got a pair of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, we got a pair of super cheap Air Force Ones, and then a one-to-one pair of Jordan 5s. Then if we make our way over here, we can see that we got two hoodies right here. We got an Essentials hoodie and a Spider hoodie, and then finally we have a Rolex Submariner, and then a pair of one-to-one AirPods Pro 2. So yeah, we got a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and unbox the shoes first. The first pair that we got right here is a pair of Air Jordan 4s. This is the one-to-one batch on my spreadsheet. But as you guys can see, the box came in amazing condition. There is the sizing tag, which looks perfect. Let's go ahead and actually open the box up though. And as you guys can see, we got the shoe paper right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. And yeah, as you guys can see, these look absolutely insane. But yeah, let's quickly do the flick test. As you guys can see, pop straight back up. Here we've got the Jumpman logo, which looks one-to-one. All the stitching around it looks absolutely perfect. I definitely really love the seller because he ships really quickly as well. Shipping only took like a week and a half for me. But yeah, anyways, we got the Jumpman logo at the front right there, which also looks one-to-one. We've got this thing on the side right here. No stitching errors at all. Let's go ahead and make our way to the side. So as you guys can see, netting is going in the correct direction, and when we press on it, it does move. We can also lift this up right here, and as you guys can see, it does have 6 holes, which is the exact amount of holes it's supposed to have. We can also do the toe box test. So if we press down right here, as you guys can see, it does pop back up, which means the material is super high quality. But yeah, this is an amazing seller. Again, link is in my spreadsheet. Obviously came with the other shoe. Looks pretty much the same as the first one. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. Yeah, those were insane. But now let's go ahead and unbox a budget pair of shoes. These are the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, and these only cost like $50. And you'll see later on in the video that they are absolutely insane for the price. So let's go ahead and open up this lid. And here are the shoes. So here's the first pair. Already, these are looking absolutely incredible. All the details and the color looks amazing so far. There is the other pair, which also came with all the laces, and obviously it comes with the pink Cactus Jack paper on the bottom. So yeah, these are the budget Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows on my spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and start legit checking them. At the back, we have the Cactus Jack logo with the little face right there. All the stitching is absolutely perfect with pretty much 0 flaws, which is something that's very surprising because these are budget shoes. And then there we've got the Nike Air logo, which has the correct font, so that's great. Inside it came with a shoe tree and everything, so this seller is absolutely goated. We can also do the toe box test, of course. And as you guys can see, pops straight back up. Material is perfect. Here we've got the reverse swoosh, which is in place and everything. So these are absolutely amazing for the price. This is definitely another 10 out of 10. All right, guys, now let's unbox another one-to-one item, which are the Air Jordan 5s Metallic Black. This is probably my favorite Jordan 5 colorway, and they released recently. But anyway, as you guys can see, everything looks amazing on this pair. There's a sizing tag. But let's go ahead and actually open these up. We lift up this right there. Here is the first pair. If I can take that out. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, these look incredible. The only issue is that someone pointed out in one of my other videos that on the bottom it shouldn't say Jordan, it should say Nike. So that's the only flaw that's on this pair. So technically it isn't 100% one-to-one. But other than the sole, which isn't really noticeable since it's on the ground anyway, the rest of the shoe is absolutely amazing. You've got the Nike Air logo right there, which is perfectly it's perfectly centered. Stitching looks absolutely pristine. No glue stains at all, which is incredible. They did a great job. They did a great job on the paint. Also, if we check out the side, we've got the little netting right here, and if it's puffy, it means there's a lot of high quality materials in there. And as you guys can see, there is a lot of cushioning, which is a very good sign. If you also check out the tongue, Jumpman logo looks pretty good, and the tongue is also super puffy. It also came with these little accessories, so we've got the little Nike Air tag and this adjuster for the laces, which is really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're also very sturdy and hard, like Air Jordan 5s are supposed to be. Toe box pops back up, and yeah, it's really. These are actually like really good for the price too. They're like $90. So yeah, they also came with these laces. This is the same seller for these. So yeah, this seller is also really good. Obviously, these are on my spreadsheet, the one-to-one Air Jordan 5s. And yeah, this is probably going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. All right, guys, now let's move on to a very cheap item, which are these Air Force Ones, which only cost $20. But yeah, the box looks pretty good. Nothing to complain about. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and open it up. And there we go, we've got the Air Force Ones. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these are definitely not one-to-one, and I already see some stitching errors, but these are still some great sneakers for 20 bucks, bro. Like, you can't go wrong with these. At the back, we've got the Nike Air logo, which looks a tiny bit off. It's also a little bit smaller than it's supposed to be. On the side, we've got the Nike logo, which does actually look good. And the overall materials are actually really good on this pair, which is something I didn't expect. But yeah, toe box also pops back up. It's made of like, actually like thick material. Here we've got the little Air Force One tag. And the only thing that's super off is the Nike logo right there, because that just looks ridiculous, bro. Like, oh hell no. But something good about Air Forces is that nobody's going to be legit checking them. Like, no one cares. Especially with... These are already kind of cheap to begin with. But yeah, for 20 bucks, you cannot go wrong. Here's the other pair. And yeah. Honestly, they look really good. I'm probably going to give this pair like a 7 out of 10. Because they're super cheap. But anyway, now let's move on to this watch. And then we'll move on to the hoodies. But let's go ahead and check out this watch. This is a Rolex Datejust. One of my favorite Rolex models. Here we've got the little Rolex logo on the box, and it came with all the accessories. We opened this up. Here is the watch. Oh, and don't worry, this did come wrapped in plastic and all that. I already took it off for the video, but yeah. As you guys can see, that looks beautiful. It even says the day of the week at the top, which is something I really like about this specific model. Really classy watch. As you guys can see, it is a fully automatic watch. You don't need batteries for it. And yeah, I wouldn't say this is one-to-one because it's a $70 watch. It's just a nice watch to have, you know? Like, if you go up to a normal person, like, they're not going to be able to tell this is a fake. But yeah, the metal is actually super high quality. Has all the branding everywhere. And yeah, to me, this is like an 8 out of 10. Because obviously, this isn't a one-to-one replica. This watch costs like $10,000 in real life. So obviously, it's not going to be one-to-one. But yeah, it is still a really nice watch. Fully automatic. Just nice to have. Alright, now we're going to move on to probably my favorite item on DHGate, which are the AirPods. Now, these are absolutely insane because this is a fully true one-to-one replica of the real AirPods Pro 2. They only cost $25 with free shipping, which is just insane. And they also sound exactly the same as real AirPods do. As you guys can see, box looks one-to-one, all that. Let's go ahead and open it up. But yeah, we got that lid open, and as you guys can see, it did come with the little instructions manual with all the papers on the inside, and the font looks correct. But yeah, if we go ahead and grab this, it also came wrapped in plastic like the real AirPods do. Let's go ahead and just take it out real quick. As you guys can see, these look absolutely amazing. Obviously, the lid is of course magnetic, and right there it says designed by Apple in California and assembled in China. But yeah, if we open up this, we can also see that it does come with the extra accessories like the real AirPods do. Comes with the charger and the extra earbuds, which is just amazing. So these are super solid headphones for $25. Definitely recommend these. This is a 10 out of 10. All right, guys, so the last items that we got right here are these two hoodies. So these are both in the clothes section of my spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and unbox this full cotton essentials hoodie first. Now, this is absolutely amazing. I've already opened it up. Yeah, the bag is super nice. It says Fear of God Essentials on it. Let's go ahead and open it up. And yeah, guys, here is the hoodie, which looks absolutely, like, it just feels so good. Man, it's super warm too. Here we've got the Essentials logo, and you can actually feel all the letters. So the branding is actually 3D as it's supposed to be. And then here on the inside, you guys can see that it is actually full cotton. But yeah, what else can I say? I mean, the stitching is amazing. This costs like 50 bucks. So it's really good for the price. We can also open up the hood right here. Like, just look at this material, dude. And as you guys can see, it did come with the tag, and obviously the tag on the inside right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's right there. So yeah, also it is true to size, so just go true to your size when you're buying it. This is definitely going to be a 10 out of 10 because it is a one-to-one essentials hoodie for just 50 bucks. But yeah, guys, now we're on to our final item, which is the Spider hoodie. Now, I definitely love these hoodies. They're just so amazing. The only downside is that the DHGate Spider hoodies are made of polyester, which I know a lot of you might not like, but I don't really mind it. Anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. But yeah, guys, here is the hoodie. Already the color looks amazing. Here we've got the Spider logo. Yeah, the M is blurred out, as you guys can see. That's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, it has all these little dots that you guys can see on screen. They are all 3D. It does have the puffer print, so that's great. You guys can see all the stars and the spider web behind it. Just looks amazing. So yeah, the detail on this hoodie is really good. The only downside is the material. Also on the inside of the hoodie, We do have the little logo right there, so that's great. I would also recommend you go true to size on these because this fits me perfectly fine. But yeah, I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10. But yeah, guys, that is gonna bring us to the end of today's haul.